Vibes Masters, it's your girl Vibes Missy checking in, and today I'm gonna do my review on Power. It's episode 3. They say this is a big rich town. Yeah, I just come from the poorest part. Bright lights, city lights, I gotta make it. Okay, all right. So there are two different places that we're gonna talk about today. So it's basically Miami versus New York. All right. All right, so what's happening in New York? All right, so in New York we see Kanan and Tommy basically making a bond, and yeah, they're basically rolling together like Bonnie and Clyde. And despite the fact that Ghost has basically told Tommy that he's supposed to just ease Kanan in, we see him basically just going full force and bringing Kanan into the business again. So Tommy is supposed to go see Roland's successor, and they're supposed to like try to see if they can get them to come on board with trying to move this product, right? And despite the fact that Go said to Tommy that he's supposed to, be careful and, handle this in the safest way possible because they don't want to start a war or anything like that. We see Tommy bringing Kanan along, and it's like Tweedledee and Tweedledummer because we already know that Tommy's not so smart, and Kanan, oh my gosh, he is just too aggressive. He's definitely not a smart one. So it's like Tweedledee and Tweedledummer, right? And they start a discussion, and when you see Tommy has to be the one, which is basically the peacemaker, you know that something is definitely wrong. Because when Ghost is around, Tommy is the one who's usually stirring up trouble. So when Tommy is being the peacemaker, you know that we're amongst dumb people. Like Tweedledee and Tweedledummer, as I said before. Right? So this goes left very quickly too, because shit just goes left, because Kanan can't keep his mouth. He's not so smart. He doesn't really care. It makes me even wonder if he's trying to sabotage what's going on because he wants to take over back the business. I don't know. What do you guys think? But I'm thinking that probably he did all of that to sabotage everything. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Please tell me, because I'm not sure. Anyways, shit goes left real quickly, right? Next thing we know, everybody's shooting up people and stuff, and they're killing everybody that was there in the meeting, right? Because shit went left really quickly and they didn't plan for this shooting, I don't think they were very careful as to cover their tracks. So I think this may catch up to them, considering that Angela is already on Tommy's tail. I don't know. Maybe. But we'll see the rest of the season and the other episodes to come, right? Alright, so that's that. We also see Sean having a conversation with his dad. And basically, his dad is basically saying to him, I see how you look at Tasha. What's going on there, You need to take it easy with her. Step back, because that's your uncle's and also your boss's wife. So please step back from her, right? And also, we see Tasha basically losing herself because Sean, because of his conversation or because of the lecture that he got from his dad, is basically stepping back from her. And we already know from season 1 that Tasha sees Sean as this person who kind of boosts her ego, and it helps her to feel great that Sean is younger and he's attracted to her. And him stepping back from her and showing more interest in her friend Keisha is kind of getting her off guard, and I think probably her ego is probably shattered by this. Not sure how this is gonna play out, as I said. Not sure how this part is gonna play out. But we'll just see how this part plays out. But we definitely see that Tasha's ego is definitely shattered. Sean is usually the one who boosts her ego, and it's shattered because he's no longer interested in her, or he's no longer looking at her in that way, right? Also, Sean Ghost's kids. Sean has a great relationship with Ghost's son Tariq. And we see that Ghost not being there is basically affecting his kids. This is something I guess that would be would be equivalent to like, or would be equal to like looking at somebody who is in the drug game. They're usually very far away and as such not basically building bonds and building relationship with their kids. And this has a ripple effect because sometimes what it does is basically makes the business continue because you're not there to raise your kids in the correct way, and as such they become your successor. So yeah, that's kind of like a reflection of what really happens in the drug game for real, 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 real. That's some real shizzle right there. Alright, so now let's get to Miami. Oh my gosh. Miami, Angela. This girl is so delusional. I can't even begin to talk about how delusional she is. Alright, so we begin with her and Jamie being in bed. And, you know, she's also happy that they're waking up together and they're in Miami together and all of that. But what's happening is that Ghost is basically taking this opportunity to go and find pink sneakers, right? Angela doesn't know. She's in Miami with Ghost, but she's still taking the time to basically continue her investigations on Tommy, right? Greg calls her. At first, she was ignoring him because she was on vacation with Ghost. But then she finally answered the phone, and Greg was really upset because he was like, you know, how dare you break into my system? I know that you broke into my system. Anyways, she used that time to basically tell Greg about Tommy and what she has found about Tommy. Greg was like, wow, it would be very funny to see the look on Tommy's face when he realized that the girl he went to school with is the one who's going to be taking him down. Right? This basically brought Angela to thinking. And what she did was basically the next day, she had promised Ghost that she was going to get some legal advice as to the club. But what she did was went in and basically got some legal advice as to the relationship between Tommy and Ghost, or Tommy and Jamie as she calls him, because she wants to ensure that when everything goes down, Jamie is secure. Basically, the advice that she was given was that Jamie will have to testify against Tommy. You and I know this won't happen because she doesn't know that he's Ghost. But we know that Ghost is not going to testify against Tommy. Although, would he? Basically, Jamie goes after chasing after pink sneakers, and he doesn't really find her, right? He already knows where she is because when he was out with Angela, he saw her, right? He saw her, so he knows where she is. He went looking for her but was not successful in finding her. However, whilst he was away, what he did was basically, as his alibi or trying to make Angela feel important, he sent a masseuse to go and visit her in her hotel room. And the masseuse went looking for Mrs. St. Patrick. Can you believe this, Shizzle? Can you believe this shit? I can't believe it. Like, and Angela, her ego is just boosted because she is so happy. She doesn't care about anything else as long as she's Mrs. St. Patrick. So during this moment, she's enjoying it because at this time, at this moment, she is Mrs. St. Patrick. And that is what she wants. Anyways, she's equally happy because she realizes that Ghost is he's not playing her along or he's not stringing her along because he actually did his research as to the schools in Miami. So she believes that he's going to move to Miami. I do believe that Ghost is stringing her along still. Although, that can be questioned because when she finally got back from seeing the lawyer and getting her legal advice, she had a conversation with Ghost, right? And she basically revealed everything to him. Like, you know, I am in the Secret Service, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. And Ghost, of course, he played the part. He played the part so well that I myself am I kind of believed him. Because he played the part so well. He was like, oh, so you're in the Secret Service. So, oh, that night when I saw you in the club, you were researching Tommy. You were investigating Tommy and stuff. He played the part very well. However, I questioned the part when she said to him, I'm going to take down Tommy and everything is done. You may have to testify against Tommy. Will you help me? And I kind of get the feeling that Ghost wants to leave the drug game, and because he wants to leave the drug game, he does think Angela is smart, and so he believes that if she's on his side, then he may win. I think he may actually go along with the fact that she's bringing down Tommy, and Tommy is seen as Ghost because she even knows the name Ghost, right? And he realizes that he is not Ghost, but Tommy is Ghost. This kind of has me wondering, like, will Jamie take this opportunity to actually leave the drug game? Because he can leave the drug game and leave the drug game clean. Because Angela is behind him. She's smart, and she can help him to leave the drug game clean without any record. So I'm wondering if Jamie's gonna use this opportunity to leave the drug game, like use this opportunity with Angela to leave the drug game. I don't know. What do you guys think? I really think that that's something that he may be considering, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, this show just has me on my toes, and of course that was the climax of the team of this episode, was when she basically revealed to Jamie that, this is what I do, and I know that Tommy is guilty. I know that Tommy is Ghost, and I'm gonna take him down. And are you willing to testify so that you can come up clean, and we won't lose everything that we've been building? Right? So basically, the offer that is on the table is that you help me take down Ghost, Tommy, and I will help you, and we will be together. We love each other. We will be together. You won't lose anything. Just help me to bring down Tommy. All right. Yeah. Kanan sent his goons out to Miami also to bring down Pink Sneakers, because he found out from Tommy that Ghost is there to take down Pink Sneakers, and he doesn't want Tommy to Ghost to find out anything about Pink Sneakers. So he basically sends his goon to get down to kill Pink Sneakers before Tommy. It was very ironic that during this episode they basically showed her shoes, and it was no longer pink, it was silver. So now we can call her Silver Sneakers, I guess. But yeah, Kanan sent his goons to take her down, and they got to her pretty much before Ghost did. They killed her, and they basically stabbed her a couple times, so she wasn't dead by the time Ghost got to her, because there was a chase between this guy that was after her and Ghost at the same time. The guy got to her before Ghost, and when Ghost finally got to her, she wasn't dead as yet. And he did take the opportunity to ask if Roland was the one who ordered the hit, right? And she basically said to him, "You dumb motherfucker." So I guess from this, Ghost sees that Roland wasn't the one who was responsible. I don't know. Really, today I'm not really into the mood to do this review, so I'm just all over the place. I'm really just all over the place. But honestly, this was a seriously great episode. Yeah, that's basically what happened today. I don't know. Like, what do you guys think's happening? I don't know. It will be just very interesting to see what decision Ghost will make in terms of bringing down Tommy. Will he help Angela? Will he help her, or will he use this to take her down? Because when she visited the legal advisor, what happened was the legal advisor also told her that if she does get help from this guy, it would be great. But this guy could actually take down her career, because it could flip. There could be a flip side to it all. So let's see what will happen. Will Ghost take down Tommy? Will he leave the drug game and take down Tommy and be free of everything? Or will he take down his love, Angela? I don't know. Let's see what's gonna happen. But yeah, that's basically it. Sorry for the bad review, guys. My mind is not here today. I'm just all over the freaking place. But yeah, that's basically what happened in Power today. And yeah, that's it. They say this is a big rich town, yeah? I just come from the poorest parts. It's your girl Vibes Missy checking out Vibes Masters. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My name is Vibes Missy on Instagram. And I'll see you guys next week. Toodaloo.